All right, so here we go. We live on all four platforms. What's up, Kelvin and Carl? Thank you for tuning in. Postpartum Productions in the building. All right, so we got Instagram, Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it, because you can. You can do whatever it is that you put your mind to. So today we're going to be starting off with two topic Tuesdays. All right, hashtag Spartan University. So if you have anything that you want to say or any comments or questions, please put it in the comment section below. I will answer to each one of you. I'll start off with Facebook and go to YouTube, Periscope, and then Instagram, since that's the order that I have it set up in. All right, so let's get it started. Okay, first we're going to start off with the business topic, investors and independent artists. I need to put this one down. Instagram. Maybe I can put the camera right here somewhere so y'all all can be side by side. Independent artists and investors. This is a very, very, very popular topic because so many artists are looking for investors, right? Now there are plenty of things that you need to know about investors. Me, myself, I am my own investor at the moment, for multiple reasons. I have had investors in the past. So I am familiar with the topic, otherwise I wouldn't be speaking on it. First thing you need to know, independent artists, is that your investor is not your boss, all right? So I've seen it before to where the independent artist has an investor, and the investor is telling the independent artist what they can and can't do. And the artist listens. Now, don't get me wrong, the person is putting money behind you, right? But at the end of the day, they are working for you, all right? Now, if it's something that can harm your career, yeah, you might want to listen to what they're saying. But if it's something that they have an opinion on that's not based on facts, then your opinion is just as valuable as theirs, right? And at the end of the day, it's your career. It's your music. It's what you love. This is your life, you know. So an independent artist has to know that the investor is not the boss. You are the boss. That's one. The second thing is, when you have different beliefs with your investor, you kind of want to ask that investor from the beginning about his or her beliefs so that you can make sure that y'all are on the same page. Because a lot of things can get misconstrued, and you don't want to get too far into the project or whatever it is that you have going on and find out that you guys have totally opposite viewpoints and beliefs. If you ask the investor at the beginning, what do you see about this that's happening in whatever side of the world, whatever it is that you have deep feelings about, that you want to try and change, or whatever it is that your heart is telling you that you would love to do when you make it to where you're going. You want to know now at the beginning, so that way everyone can be on the same page. Now, if the investor has different beliefs from you, and y'all can come to an understanding to where y'all can still work together, that's fine. You don't have to not work with an investor because they have a different belief or viewpoint with you. But you want to make sure that your investor can understand your viewpoint and respect you as well as an artist, because money is not everything. It is important, and you do need it to be a successful artist in the music industry, but you can invest in yourself or find other investors that's willing to work with you. Okay, anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? What's up, DeLorean? Thank you for tuning in. Kevin, best way to go. Don't owe nobody. Facts. So that's that for that topic. Next, we got highly opinionated investors. Okay. Yes, that's true, Notorious Todd. Notorious Todd from Instagram says, Notorious underscore Todd, sorry, says, who spends the money calls the shots. That is very true. Although, in most cases, the one that spends the money doesn't always have the same beliefs and opinions as the artist. So that can become a conflict. Now, like I said earlier, unless it's something that is detrimental or something that can harm their career, then yeah, you might want to bend a little bit to go with the investor and, keep everything on point, everything flowing fluently. But it's all about communication, basically. Highly opinionated, like I said, it's okay to have your opinion, but you can't force your opinion on each other. You have to work together and value each other's opinions. Okay. Repertoire is very important. When you meet a potential investor, you want to make sure that y'all kind of get along. You kind of want to make sure y'all got a good, connect, good energy going on. Pimp underscore daddy underscore J from Instagram says, what if it's a contract involved? Very good question. If it's a contract involved, 9 times out of 10, everything that you guys can ever run across, any problems, any conflicts of interest, anything that will probably come up as a problem should be in the contract. And if it is not in the contract, then that's when you guys would have to come up with a solution to the problem together. Now, if it's something in the contract that the artist does not agree with and it's already months into the project, then, it might be something further than what I can, gather right now. If you're already far into your career and you missed what was very pertinent at the beginning, that's why you really have to take the time to read. Take the time to read these things. Now, say, for example, it's a bullshit contract and it's a bullshit investor that's really not investing what the contract says he or she is supposed to be investing, or however, then you both have a right to sit down and figure out how can we get this back on track and get this working the way it's supposed to be working. Reputation of the investor is very important. If you don't know the investor personally, you might want to find out some people that know about them, or find people that may have worked with them or that is currently working with them. Now, in some cases, I want to change this up a little bit. I don't like the lighting. Okay. In some cases, the reputation of the investor is horrible, and you don't know until the investor already started investing into your project. I'm not speaking into the mic as much because I don't have any viewers on YouTube right now, but the mic is connected to YouTube. So the reputation of the investor is very important because, as you know, your investor is a part of your business. So when they see you, they're gonna see your investor. And a lot of people in the industry, if they don't like your investor, or if your investor has a bad reputation, then that can kind of cause conflict in your business dealings, because some people may not want to do business with you because of that. So you just gotta be smart. Atul Bashizit, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. It's spelled Bashisht. 9 times out of 10, contract-related investors just don't give you the creative control. Well, Atul, that is very true. That is why I don't have an investor right now, and I am investing in myself. Because that is very true. A lot of them do want control. A lot of them have visions for you. And even if you have your own vision, they still try to manipulate your vision and make it into their own, right? So sometimes, 9 times out of 10, you're right. They're gonna want control. In some cases, you may get lucky with some investors that just believe in you, right? Just want to see you do good. So, hopefully we all run across that investor one day. Keep it real 100 underscore 1988. A little off subject, but just wanted to say you're a beautiful, inspirational woman, and I hope that one day I can be successful like you. Thank you for following me and commenting on some of my posts. Oh, no problem, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the beautiful comment. I am glad that I inspire you, and one day you can be successful more than me or any type of successful that you want to be. It's all up to you and when you decide to do it. What's up, Reese, baby? Thank you for tuning in. So, yeah, keep it real. Just keep on keeping it real and keep on pushing, baby girl. What's up, Mike Weezy? Thank you for tuning in. So, we just finished the topic with the business topic, which was independent artists and investors. Right now, like I said earlier, we have Facebook Live, we have YouTube, we have Periscope, we have Instagram Live. So we are live on 4 different platforms for the first time. Don't let nobody say you can't do it. That's it for the business topic, y'all. If anybody have any questions, even though I am moving on into the personal topic, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. All right, so next we have the personal topic, okay? And the personal topic is setting. Okay, let's see. What's going on, Mike Leezy Boo? Thank you for tuning in. Okay, by the way, it's pronounced the Vashist. Okay, good deal. Notorious underscore Tide. Most of these artists let things go to true head and become a problem, wanting to go features with everybody when they ain't spending a nickel. Most of these artists let things go through their head and become a problem, wanting to get features with everybody when they ain't spending a nickel. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's very true, Notorious underscore Tide. What's up, Guy Hunter Foreman? No problem, keep it real. So, okay, I'm glad you said that, Notorious underscore Tide. It's a little off topic, but I'm going to address that because I want to let it be known to artists, because I am an independent artist, and there are a lot of independent artists that follow me on social media. You have to work for what you want, guys. All right? You cannot go on social media and stunt like you made it already and expect people to give stuff to you. Okay? You have to put in work, all right? All the time, 24/7. That's the only way that you will be successful, right? Because people are gonna know. Within 3 minutes of you talking, people can tell if you're keeping it real or if you're full of shit, So you have to keep it real with yourself if you want others to keep it real with you. I have a team of Spartans, and when I'm getting the bag, they all around me doing the same thing, everybody working. And that's the way that you have to be. You have to keep it real with yourself so that you attract like-minded individuals, so that your team can be the same way. You don't want to just gimme, back. You want to put in work and get back what you're giving out, So yeah, that's that. Thank you for that topic, Notorious underscore Tide. Now, let's move on to the personal topic. Boo! All right, setting expectations for your mate. All right. I want to say it like this. It don't even have to be your mate. All right. Setting expectations for anyone is not what's up. You can't do it. It's not fair. All right. If the person is not you, you can't set expectations for them. You know why? Because it's like you wanting them to be a person that you have in your mind for them to be. How is that fair? How is it fair? No, it's not. It's not fair at all. So, for example, you're dating someone, all right? You've been growing up, you grew up with this idea of a man or a woman to look and act a certain way your whole entire life. That when you finally meet a potentially good man or woman, you upset because that person is not what you had in mind for your husband or your wife to be. So you bash the person, you do about what they should be or how they should act and all the extra stuff when you should just love them and accept them for who they are. Because at the end of the day, I don't think y'all was born together, right? I was born separate. So everybody's gonna act differently in different situations. Everybody's gonna feel differently in different situations. So you have to accept that person for who they are. Just imagine if God set expectations for us, all right? I have a lot of people that follow me that also have the same faith that I have, and that is that God does exist, okay? So God set expectations for us to be a certain way, and if we weren't that way, He would just, what? So you ain't gonna do what I told you to do. You ain't gonna be who I told you to be. You know, you gonna have to pack up and leave. What if God did that, y'all? What if God did that? That would be so horrible. Life would be such a misery and pain. He don't do that. He allow us to be creative. He allow us to make our own decisions, to do whatever we want to do, create whatever we want to create, be who we want to be, love, care, hate, envy, whatever we want to feel and experience. We are allowed to do that. What's up, Periscope? I finally got another viewer. Thank you for tuning in. I'm on Periscope right here, and I got Instagram right here, YouTube, and Facebook right here. So you are not alone. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Jason? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Sean, thank you for tuning in. Right now, we're in the personal topic, expectations, and I'm talking about God. If He would set expectations for us, how life would be so much harder. And I have a comment on Instagram from Keep It Real 100_1988. If you can't accept them for who they are, then it's not going to work. I wouldn't want someone changing who I am, and I wouldn't change someone. Amen, sister. It's hard. I mean, I've done it. I've been done to it. It's been done to me. So I understand, and this is why I can talk about these topics because I was once there. You want people to be a certain way, or people want you to be a certain way, but it's not fair. It's like you're trying to change them. When all in all, we should just love each other for who we are, and we can all make a difference in the world together instead of trying to make a difference in each other. Um, Atul Bashit, if I said it right. So what do you prefer more? Simple, turned up music, mainstream, trap? See more. I see more of that comment. Word plays, punchlines, chopper styles. Okay, although we aren't talking about music, I will answer that. I prefer music that comes from the heart and the soul. I prefer music that's written when you're going through something. Whatever category that falls into, that's the one I prefer. Because it can make people feel it. People can feel real stuff, like I said at the beginning of the video. So I prefer when people write when they're going through stuff, experiences, and how they feel at the moment and whatnot. What's up, Jason? 3 phone trap and more like 4 or 2 and a tablet and a laptop. But yeah, getting back to expectations, it wouldn't feel right if God set expectations for us. Being in a relationship with people that hold you to meet certain expectations. If y'all ever been through that, y'all can agree with how it feels. It kind of feels like you're walking on eggshells and afraid to disappoint. It's like you don't want to do certain things, or you don't want to react a certain way because you don't know how that person is going to act, and you don't know how that person's going to feel. So you're walking on eggshells, right? But that's horrible. Who wants to live like that? Who wants to feel like that? And why? Like, why would someone enjoy wanting to walk on eggshells? It's not a good feeling. So yeah, it's not good to set expectations for you. Just set expectations for yourself and keep it moving. You guys can love each other as you are, because nobody is perfect. First of all, let's get that understood. Nobody's going to ever be perfect. But as long as your mate is being loyal to you and you guys are keeping it 100 within your circle, and all is well. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. And not all times are going to be good times, too. So, you set goals and expectations for yourself. Let me read some of these comments. We don't have any new ones on Facebook. Let's go to Instagram. Instagram is popping, boo. Who's nicer, Jada or Fab? Slowly roasted, evenly dispersed. Jada or Fab? Okay, you're going to have to elaborate a little bit. Tell me who and what are you referring to? Because this is so off topic. I don't know if you're talking about Jada Kiss and Fabulous, or if you are, then this can confirm that. We're made as individuals because we all give something special to this world, and nobody can change that. It's writing in stone by God that we will be who we were created to be. That is exactly right. Keep it real, 100. If you look at the word individual, you can see just by looking at it that you were meant to be who you were meant to be. You are meant to be individual. You, not you and preconceived opinions of other people, or the past judgments and beliefs of your history and family tree. Not all of that, but who you were created to be. And only you can find that, you know. Our soul speaks to each one of us daily. But all you have to do is slow down, put the phone down, turn it on silent, and listen. And it'll tell you what your soul is truly yearning for. I'm going to go to Facebook real quick, see what the comments are saying here. Then I'll come back to Instagram. Well, I tried dating 5 times, and all those eggshells hurt my feet. Most of the time, I get the girl who has expectations. Well, you know what, Mr. Vashit, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right this time. I have experienced the same with my ex-boyfriends. Okay. Now, I just want to tell you something. Your feet may be hurt because you have met girls with expectations, but you just keep on walking. Dust them eggshells off your feet, because life is meant to experience love. It's meant to know how love feels, because God is love. And if you don't experience that, how can you know God? If that is your belief, if it is not your belief, then love, period, is what life is all about. So seek to be that, dwell in that, experience that, and spread that around the world as much as you can, no matter how many times you get hurt. Because at the end of the day, relationships help you find out who you are. So don't give up. Don't allow your heart to become bitter or angry. Just keep living and loving. Mike Lizzie, I have not heard it yet, but I will check it out ASAP. Let's go back to Instagram. M. Lizzie, expectation on someone else will leave you feeling slighted. Most definitely. That's why you have to set goals and expectations for yourself only. And when people come to you trying to set expectations for you, this was my favorite saying. I don't have to say that anymore because I don't have people like that in my life anymore because I got rid of them, right? I'm not God, all right? I'm trying to experience his love and peace and joy. Don't expect me to do anything because I'm not going to do it on purpose. I wouldn't say it just like that, but in so many ways to tell people, listen, hey, wait a minute. Let me live my life. Let me be me and you be you. And we can be friends or we can not be anything because I'm going to accept you for who you are. So you have to accept me for who I am. That's just how this is going to work. Or it's not going to work at all. That's how you have to be sometimes. It's not being selfish or self-centered, but in order for you to not keep bumping your head against the wall trying to make someone happy who's not even happy with themselves. Ooh, that's a whole nother topic. You gonna continue to live your life in happiness and peace because you're gonna focus on yourself and they're gonna focus on their self. And you guys are gonna work together and make a power couple, make a great friendship. Whatever you're gonna be, you're gonna do it because you're worried about yourself. So while I'm taking care of me inside, working on my inside, you working on your inside, we're gonna come together and we're gonna make the world great again. Right? That's how it's gonna work. Let's go back to Instagram. Oh wait, I'm gonna come back Instagram. I'm gonna go to Facebook real quick, read a comment. All right. So a lot of us guys get a bad rap, especially the good ones. I have learned not to worry about a person's expectations of me. I can just be me. If you love me, you will love me for me. You will grow with me. That is exactly right, Mike Weezy. Thank you for that comment. It is so true. Um, if you love a person, you will love them for them, and you will grow with them. That's true love. Now, this other stuff that people got going on these days, where you gotta prove to me you love me, or you gotta show me, or that's not real love. That's some type of expectation that they attach to the love. And sometimes I don't like to say this, but I think religion maybe have distorted the way that God's love is viewed, because God does not put any stipulations on his love. He does not say, okay, if you be a good girl or a good boy, I can love you today. But if you be bad, I don't love you no more. I'm not gonna love you tomorrow. That's not how he works. He's not a mean and jealous God and all this extra stuff that religion makes us think. He's not revengeful. Like that's not God. Like, what kind of tendencies would that? That's not even love. How does that describe God? I don't get it. But like I was saying, expectations, that's not love. That's extra stuff. That's people putting extra stuff with their idea of love, something that they saw growing up, possibly, or something that they believe is love. What's up, Studio Wood? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Let's see what comments we got on Instagram. Thank you, Notorious Todd. I really appreciate that. Happy holidays, Fiona. All right, keep it 100. Keep it real 100. If everyone was the same, it would be a world without creativity, passion, and diversity. Without these things, this world would be dull and boring. Exactly. Keep it real 100. I'm glad she said that. Okay. Because let's take it way back to Adam and Eve days. All right. For example, when Adam and Eve ate the apple, if they wouldn't have, can you imagine? Life would be dull and boring. We wouldn't be able to choose what we want to do, create what we want to create. But if you think about it, the biggest sin is also the biggest blessing, kinda, in a way, because we're blessed to be able to create and be and experience and feel and do and be who we want to be. We can either be a good person or it could be a bad person. It's totally up to us. So that's part of creativity as well. But you have to use your energies right if you want to attract some good things, right? Because if you use your energies wrong, you'll attract bad things. So, very good point. Keep it real 100. Thank you for that comment. All right, let's go back to Facebook. Once again, we got Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Instagram. Thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, here we go. Okay, it is pronounced washi. Pronounce the sh both times. Damn, that's a hard ass name. And is it wash with a W or a V? Sh and shush. Okay. Washish. Washish or washish. What's up, Mike Leasy? Exactly. Love won't place expectations on you. All that other stuff is distorted vision. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's not love. It's a confusion somewhere in the realm of what the person is thinking love is. Sometimes it can be that person's childhood, growing up, they never experienced love. It can be that they experienced love, but they weren't familiar with what love really is. So they'll put expectations on their mate, or they'll make their mate feel like they have to be some type of way in order for them to be loved or to love them. And it's not what love truly is. What's up, TOA Carter 11? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate the compliment. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope you enjoy your holiday. God bless and may God Almighty bless you and your family for the new year with blessings and favor in the name of the Lord Jesus. In Jesus' name, amen. He gave his only son to die for us, for our sins. That's true love. Facts. All right. TOA Carter. All right. He got a scripture. And the whole earth, this is King James Bible, the Tower of Babel, Daniel 1, verses 1 through 7. And the whole earth was of one language and one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found I can't see the rest of the comment. But thank you for putting that verse down. Most definitely, TOA Carter. And for the last topic of expectations for your mate, I am going to go to how to love and accept others without setting expectations. All right, how to love and accept others without setting expectations. If you have any comments after the video goes off or questions or concerns, please feel free to still comment in the comment section below. Or if you need any advice or anything, please feel free to DM me in my direct messages and I will get back to you all as soon as I can. How to accept and love others without setting expectations. Okay, this is the last thing. How to love and accept others without setting expectations. All you have to do is love them. That's it. It's not even hard. Love your mate. Love your friends. And just let them be them. If they want to be bad for the week, let them be bad. If they want to be good for the week, let them be good. All you have to do is just love. If you don't know what to do next, just love. If you don't know how to do it, just love. And if you don't know what true love is, I cannot explain that to you. You have to figure it out and find out what true love feels like for yourself. But at the end of the day, love is the rule behind loving and accepting others without setting expectations. All right? So this is what I need you all to do, Spartans. When you have a situation that arises, something may occur with your friend or your mate or someone that you truly love and adore. In that moment where you want to become angry and retaliate, or you want to become angry and chastise them, think about what love is and think about what would God have me to do in this situation. That's your best answer. That is your best outcome, is to react in love and accept them for who they are. Allow everyone in your circle to be who they are and love them for that. And they're going to eventually become the best person that they can be. It may not be in your time, but who are you? Even God does not tell them a certain time to get their mind right or get our minds right, because we were all once at that point. Nobody was perfect. Every saint was a sinner, and every sinner may become a saint. So it's all up to you guys how you react in situations. If you are trying to become a Spartan, you want to react in love in every situation, no matter what it is. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of patience and persistence. But you can all do it. And we're going to take the last few comments, and then we're going to end the video. And we're going to go back to Facebook. We got a tool, the sheets. Yes, yes, it is the V. I tried. You'll make it easy by breaking it down. Oh, he's pronouncing his name. Oh, okay. Hey, my friend. That's another friend from India. I have a lot of fans and followers from the country of India. Shout out to my sister Susanna. Oh, okay, awesome. Hopefully, I'll be coming out there to do a show very soon because it seems like I have an amount of fans in India. What's up, Carlin Wheeler? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Okay, so now we're going to take the comments to Instagram. All right, last few comments. Let's see. Thank you, Flood the Block. You are doing good thing right now. Big ups. Keep it real 100. Love is unconditional. There is no condition on why you should love someone. It's about willing to forgive and to work daily to become better for our Lord. He is what is inside of us to love. Exactly. Keep it real 100. It is about willing to forgive and work daily to become the best version of you that you can be, because that is what God wants us to all be. The best version of ourselves. And you know what that is? That's love. That's love. Just simply, he don't want us to do anything. You hear it. I'm sure the churches will say you don't have to work for God's love, or excuse me, you don't have to do things for God's love. Just simply be and believe, right? So, although nobody's perfect, I keep it real 100 said, I want to forgive and work hard daily to become the best version of ourselves. Notorious underscore Todd. So all your exes, they gonna be sorry because this is a queen right here right now. Thank you. So that's that. My laptop is almost going dead, and my 45 minutes is slowly approaching for Spartan University. What's up, Losi? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Turk Minramet. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Yasiria Fashion. Thank you so much for that compliment. And let's see, we got one more comment from Mike Leezy. YouTube, if my computer goes dead, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Your girl Mandy Savage, hashtag Spartan University. Hey.